Organization in level of organization in coelenterate. So you are aware of that there are 4 levels of organization. They are cellular level, tissue level, organ level, and organ system level. Alright. So cellular level of organization is present in poriferans, right? So tissue level is present in coelentrates. The answer is tissue level of organization. Animals that lay eggs. So animals that lay eggs are called oviparous, whereas the animals that give rise to young ones, they are called viviparous. Alright. Now symmetry in vertebrates. So in the vertebrates, which symmetry is there? Bilateral symmetry. Okay, if any plane passes through it, that divides the body into 2 equal halves. Now next one is the number of major animal phylum. Guys, you know that there are around 30 phylum. Not 30 exactly, there are 32. Okay, there are 32 taxonomic divisions, and out of these 32, only 10 are the major phylum. Okay, so answer is 10. Next question is excretory organs also bring about. So excretory organs also bring about osmoregulation. Okay, they regulate the osmotic pressure, balance between the salt and the water. Which of the following animal is not homeothermic? Homeothermic, which one is not homeothermic? Okay, you know that homeothermic are warm-blooded animals. So here you have to find out all the warm-blooded animals except one. Which one? That is the crocodile. Crocodile is poikilothermic, means cold-blooded animal. Pigeon, rabbit and gorilla, all are warm-blooded animal. Next one, coelenterate and flatworms have a body plan called. So coelentrates and flatworms have blind sac body plan. You know that blind sac body plan have only single cavity. Okay, the digestive tract have single outlet, anus and mouth. Only one cavity is there. Next one is the term for true body cavity in diploblastic animal is. If true body cavity is there, then we call it coelomate. Okay, no body cavity is coelomate, right? Metamerism is a characteristic of. So this is the characteristic of annelids. Okay, as well as of arthropods and chordata also. Okay, in the chordates only in the embryo stage. Alright, so metameric segmentation, it is that segmentation which affect both the external as well as the internal structure. So metamerism is present in annelids. Okay, and pseudometamerism, if the question comes, the pseudometamerism is the characteristic feature of what you will give the answer. The answer is the platyhelminthes. Alright, now move on to next one. Animals that lack larva in its life cycle. So in which indirect development is not there? Prawn, crab and cockroach. In all these animals, larva is there. Okay, except the earthworm. So answer is earthworm. An animal having organs of both the sexes. Already we have discussed with you that animals having both organs, they are called hermaphrodite or monoecious. Alright. How many major subkingdoms of animal kingdom are there? So animal kingdom is divided into 2 subkingdoms. They are Parazoa and Eumetazoa. Okay, Parazoa contains poriferans and rest other phylum are present in the Eumetazoa. So Eumetazoa is the largest subkingdom. Okay, so how many subkingdoms are there? 2. Alimentary canal having single outlet. So see, only single outlet is there, then such type of alimentary canal is called incomplete. Animal in which body temperature remains constant. So such animals are called homeothermic. Okay, homeothermic animals are those in which the body temperature remains constant. For example, mammals. Okay. Now observe this question. Here the question is, study carefully the given flow chart and fill in the blanks A, B, C, D and E. You have to fill A, B, C, D and E. Alright. So let's see. This is flowchart you will observe in NCERT as well. Okay, so here you know that level of organization is written over there. So you know that first level of organization is the cellular level. So here A is the cellular level. Okay, now see option A. In all the options, first is the cellular level only. So we cannot identify the answer from this. Now move on to B part. Symmetry. So you know that radial symmetry is there and bilateral symmetry is there. So coelenterate and ctenophora comes in radial symmetry. Alright, and next one is the bilateral symmetry. Now see the option B. So B is the radial symmetry. So here radial symmetry is written as well as in D option. Okay, now we have B and D. Now move on to C. C is bilateral symmetry. So here is also bilateral symmetry, here also. So we cannot identify till now. Now move on to D. Aschelhelminthes. Now body cavity is mentioned over here. So on the base of body cavity, you know that body cavity without body cavity acoelomate. Okay, platyhelminthes are acoelomate. Then there is a pseudocoelomate. Okay, so Aschelhelminthes are pseudocoelomate, and these are the coelomates. Alright, so D is coelomate, sorry, pseudocoelomate, and E is coelomates. So now your answer is D is pseudocoelomate and last one is coelomate. Your correct answer is D. Hope it is clear. Now move on to next one. Identify the type of symmetry in the given animals A and B. So animal A is hydra and this is a crab. So in the hydra, which symmetry is there? Radial symmetry, whereas in crab there is a bilateral symmetry. So first A is radial and B is bilateral. So option C is right. Now the animal possessing the following types of germ layer A and B. So you know that germ layers, there are three germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. Okay, ectoderm outer, mesoderm middle, and endoderm is the innermost. Okay, so observe this figure. Here you will see outer ectoderm, then inner endoderm, but mesoderm is not there. Only two layers are there. So this organism is which type? Diploblastic. Two germ layers are there, and this one here you will see ectoderm, endoderm, as well as the mesoderm. Okay, middle layer is also there. All the three layers are present. So such type of organism which possess the three layers, they are triploblastic animals. Okay, again the same figure is there. This one is the in which no coelom is there. So and this one is of pseudocoelom and this one is of coelom. Okay, so these are coelomate animals, pseudocoelomate and acoelomate. Now you have to identify which one is correct. So this is the acoelomate animal. Okay, so you know that acoelomate is platyhelminthes and pseudocoelomate is Aschelhelminthes. Just learn this. Platyhelminthes is acoelomate animal, whereas Aschelhelminthes are pseudocoelomate animals, and annelids coelomate. Alright, so option A is right. A is annelids, B is Aschelhelminthes, C is platyhelminthes.